Hey guys, Nick here, and I have a flawless MP7 MOAB today. I'm using the MP7 with two attachments. I have silencer and rapid fire, which is actually really good because normally I don't believe the MP7 really benefits at all from kick, and if you throw on rapid fire, I'm pretty sure it does benefit from kick. So once you get the specialist bonus and you get all the proficiencies for the MP7, you get two boosts. You get less recoil because of kick, and you get more range because of, I couldn't see this guy, look at him, because of range. So you benefit a lot once you get that specialist bonus, and even without the specialist bonus, these two attachments work really well. It shoots really fast and still has quite a low amount of recoil. So it's a very good weapon to use. This is probably the best specialist setup, or at least weapon and proficiency wise. Some people like different perks. I don't really think the perks are all that important because you do have to get 24 kills. So once you get your specialist, assuming you're using hardline, that's 7 kills in. So you have to get another 17 kills with your gun once you have all of the perks. So that's probably a bigger deal than getting your first 7 kills, because I get a lot of specialist bonus or specialist bonuses, like usually like 3 or 4 a game, and I don't get 3 or 4 MOABs a game, unfortunately. I wish I did, that'd be cool, but I don't. I get like 1 or 2 a day right now, so maybe I'll get better at it. But what I wanted to talk about today was lag compensation. Now, I was reading Mark Rubin's Twitter feed, and I guess he's like the replacement for Robert Bowling, or at least their new guy to go and sit on Twitter all day, because he does a lot of tweeting things and replying to people's tweets on Twitter. This just sounds so weird, tweets and Twitter and tweeting, but anyways, he tweeted that a lot of people tweet him about them having FiOS and not having any problems with lag compensation, and I am really confused by this because I have really fast internet and I've always had trouble with lag compensation in this game, like always. I'll just post my connection here, and people have FiOS. That's probably a lot faster than FiOS for most people. I'm not really sure on the specifics because you can't get FiOS in Canada, but yeah, my internet's pretty fast, and I definitely struggle with lag compensation. Now, one of the things I found is that on PC, even if I have a DMZ set up for my computer, so all the ports are open, there should be no problem at all with NAT. I have a strict NAT type. So somebody told me that if I turned off all my port forwarding and like turned off my DMZ and everything, that I would get an open NAT type. So I tried this and I ended up with a moderate NAT type. I didn't quite get an open NAT type, but it did go to moderate. So I started playing and I found that I got in games a lot quicker, and I had like 4 bars in every game, and it was like really amazing. I'm like, wow, okay, that kind of fixed the problem. But I noticed that every game I got into, I got destroyed by lag compensation, absolutely destroyed. Like one specific example is that I was playing against somebody using a striker, and every time I'd see him, he just dropped me dead instantly. He'd kill me in 1 shot from his striker, which is kind of strange. Like, it can happen, but it doesn't happen very often. But then I'd watch the kill cam, and I'd see in the kill cam he usually fired 3 to 4 shots at me, but every time I died after seeing him fire 1 shot, a single shot, I'd die. So it was definitely lag compensation there, and there were just a bunch of other situations where I'd walk around a corner and I'd just die instantly. So what I did was I turned my DMZ back on, which for some reason gave me a strict NAT type, and I ended up not having any issues with lag compensation. Well, I wouldn't say any. There's a few situations where it's just like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you should be dead and I shouldn't be. But yeah, there's definitely a lot fewer issues with lag compensation when I have a strict NAT type, which generally means that I get worse connections, so I generally have a higher ping, and that means that I'm going to end up with less lag compensation. So the only time I'm really going to run into issues with like crazy lag compensation is if I'm playing against somebody who has a really bad connection, like worse than my strict NAT type connection. And I'm not sure if everybody has this issue with the strict NAT type on PC, but yeah, I always have a strict NAT type unless I turn off all of my port forwarding for some reason. But when I have a strict NAT type, I play better because I don't get lag compensation. So if you're having troubles with lag compensation, try like unforwarding your ports, or what you can do to get a strict NAT type is forward your ports to a different computer or a different IP address than your Xbox or computer is using, so that you'll end up getting a strict NAT type, because the traffic that Call of Duty is using is forwarded to a different address, so it's not going to your Xbox, PC, PS3, or whatever, and you'll end up with a strict NAT type, which should actually make you play better, because you'll get less lag compensation. So just a tip for anybody who has lag compensation issues. Try doing that, see if it helps. If not, then you can undo it. And here's my 24-point streak. That's about 5.5 minutes into the game. I don't usually get MOABs in under 5 minutes. Like, it's 24 kills with your gun, and I tend to play kind of cautious around 15 kills, because you start to get close, and then I generally start to play really reckless once I'm over 20. I don't know why, but once I'm at that point, I'm just like, I'm gonna rush their spawn and get a multi-kill for the MOAB, and then I end up dying. That does happen to me too many times. But yeah, I play really cautious generally when I get around 10 to 15 kills, because I'm like, I may actually get a MOAB. And once I get closer to 15 to 20, I start to get really nervous. I'm like, oh my, I don't want to die. And then yeah, once I get a bit over 20, I'm just like, whatever, rush their spawn, get lots of kills. So I get the MOAB here, I call it in, and then I run around, and I don't think I die at all, because yeah, this is a flawless MOAB. I don't end up dying. This is a little cool spot to look at people up on that hill. I didn't know about it until I got killed from there. One thing I don't like is that the MOAB turns the map orange. Like, I don't really like that. It turns the map orange and it screws up the sound, and it's really kind of annoying, because it makes it hard to play the game after you get the MOAB, because everything looks weird. So I find that if you run into an area, it's harder to like find people right away, because they don't stand out as much, because everything looks different. But anyways, please like the video if you enjoyed. I hope I could help with that that lag compensation issue. It helped for me. I have a lot less lag compensation and can kind of actually play the game now. So yeah, please like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for some more, and I'll see you guys later.